Hello everybody and welcome to a Thursday night stream of Live X-Wing coming to you from the 312 Squadron Team League. This is Sith Taker Tim and back online after the lovely marathon that was Metz from Belgium where we had 18 games of in-person X-Wing. We are now back online in a nice comfy new home, and we've got Bittybumbo and we've got Epyonic. So we'll go down Epyonic's list as it's a little bit smaller, possibly a bit easier. So we've got Poe Dameron in the Falcon. Poe can, before he executes a manoeuvre, spend one of his 2 charges to ignore obstacles during that manoeuvre. That does mean that he can still get stuck on rocks a little bit, but he can certainly have a sporting chance of being off them. After he fully executes a manoeuvre, however, he could also spend both charges to perform a white boost or red barrel roll action. Then if he did the barrel roll, expose a damage card. Chewbacca crew starts with 1 charge spent. After friendly ships at 0-3 are dealt damage cards, he will regain charges. I'm just going to turn that music down a little bit more. But he can also spend charges to eyes to crits. You've got Ray Gunner, which is basically spending a force whilst attacking or defending with enemy ship in the turret, and can change a blank to an evade or a hit. Engine upgrade gives white boosts, and Ray's Falcon title, whilst you've got 2 or fewer stress, you can execute segments loops and perform boost and barrel roll brute actions. We've got, I assume, evacuation of Dakar ZZ, has for the cause heroic precision hollow targeter, so it's a bit like outmaneuver. ZZ's got a normal ability of being able to spend a charge to gain a focus or evade. For the cause, while you defend or perform an attack, if you spend 1 non-blank result, choose for any ship that is strained or depleted and remove the token. Fairly standard Zori Bliss with plasma torps, dorsal turret and heroic. We then have Stromaroni Stark, who is the T-70 that thinks he is an X-Wing. Am I losing frames? I don't think I'm losing frames. Maybe it's just my... No. Okay. Thinks he's an A-Wing, so use an A-Wing dial. Also has for the cause accelerated sensor array. While you defend, will perform a primary attack. If the speed of your revealed maneuver is 3 to 5, you may reroll 1 die. If you do an advanced maneuver, it's 2 dice. And then he's got the droid R5X3, which also allows him to ignore obstacles until the end of the phase during the activation or engagement phase. So that can be quite useful as well. So we can quickly fire down Bittybumbo's list. So you might recognise both these. Thank you for the sub there, Copper Blue. Much appreciated. Do let me know if the audio is coming through okay. I had a few issues when I was doing setup. So you might recognise both these lists. I think the one that Epyonic's been flying has been knocking around a little bit, certainly WTC, and then this one on the right is very much Liam's list. So we've got Chertek with Ensnare and Graphitic Deflection. So Chertek is where you perform a prime attack. If the defender is tractored, you reroll up to 2 attack dice. You've got the pinpoint target tractor array for basically taking tractors to rotate. And then Snare allows them at the end of the activation phase to pass a tractor to another ship at 0 to 1. And Graphitic Deflection will allow him to reroll a defense dice if there's a tractor ship in the attack arc. DIS T81 we've seen an awful lot of as well. This is the one that can basically take strains or depletes to reroll that many red or green dice. Afterburners outmaneuvers is a pretty good combination. Initiative 4 as well, so yeah, getting that outmaneuver is going to hopefully be fairly easy from this sort of swarm. Contingency protocol is after a ship is destroyed, after this ship is destroyed, another friendly ship at 0 to 3. Oh, Ladrian, thank you very much for the sub, much appreciated. All coming in tonight. I have to see where we are with the giveaways. We've got Cad Bane with Ion Cannon, Heavy Laser Cannon, Xanadu Blood title. Title essentially gave him a red cloak action. And Cad Bane is during the engagement phase. If another enemy ship at 03 is destroyed, may spend a charge to perform an action while stressed. We've got 2 bombardment drones with proximity mines, and bombardment drones can put them out the front or the rear on the one straight. And then DFS 311, which is the vulture that can pass calculates, and yeah, independent calculations to do a couple of get a couple of calculate tokens, so you can basically essentially pass one and keep one. Not sure if my my screen's just being a little bit slow there, but let me go back and see. Find myself. But yeah, no, do appreciate these guys playing on stream. It's been a little while since I've actually got back, obviously with the house move and stuff. So let's get camera set up again. I did it. Skip. What we'll try and do is I'll try and hide that a second so I can basically move a HDMI cable over, which is not going to be liked by anything connected to this. But we shall see what happens. How on earth is that still working? I want that to come off. Oh, that's helpful. What do I need to do? Please come off. We'll get betting going so people can get those in. Hey Ander, hope you're doing well. I do need to reply to you, I've been meaning to, apologies. Everything's just been a little bit chaotic since obviously getting back from Belgium, but we are back here. So that is fine. Don't switch that. So I can turn that back on, but need to... Oh, let's not zoom in all the way. Why is that big a pain now? Right, I think that will have to do us. So we are just about ready to go. Just wait for the players to finalise dials and stuff. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. It looks like we've got road going on. And the players are off and going. And Epyonic is first player. Need to get this screen up. So, monitors were playing up and the stream was losing frames, so I just had to jiggle a few things around, but we are all up and running. So, DFS jumping onto the rock, not at all unexpected. It's what the droid likes to do. Did betting not go up? I'm sure I started it. Why is CloudBot not working as well? So, why is activate CloudBot? There we go. Right, now you can do betting. Oh, everything's going wrong tonight. Yep. So, yeah. I could do the intro to the stream all over again. But yeah, welcome everybody. So, what we got there? 2 bombardment drones, DFS, essentially jumping onto that central rock. Stromaroni has also come in quick. We're going to see a boost from CAD, or just a focus? Just a focus. 5 straight from DIS. I imagine Poe's going to do a hard turn away. See how it goes. Don't think you have to be too worried about Han. I don't think you'll see him. Yeah, Poe, not Han. Yeah, all 22, that dude, unfortunately. But the more you watch the channel, the more you build up, so you should get a few bits. Good evening, Katana Squadron. Hope you're well. So yeah, fairly unified front here from the CIS. Taking this sort of bottom half of the board, or the left flank, as Bittybumbo will be looking. I'm just going to wait for the rest of the resistance to move. So I wonder if we're going to see a bit of a scrap in that central sort of towards space between the bombardment drones and Stromaroni. Oh, excuse me. Well, it is a team event, so you know it is a team's worth of results. Some people are always going to lose. Zori doing some shenanigans, copying actions, and yeah, clearing. But I don't think we'll see any shots there. Might see some shots exchanged, I guess, between Stormaroni and Yellow Bombardment. Might. No, I think Arkham range should be fine. Whoop. Why have I saved it over there? I need to change this again. That's about right there. But yeah, not too unsurprising. Poe turning away. Certainly doesn't want to be taking on all the Separatist ships in one go. DFS just looking about passing tokens. I think yellow is probably the right choice. It's probably the only one that's likely to be exchanging shots. Looks like we got a Discord drop from Epyonic, so we're just going to wait for that. So betting is still open if you want to cast your bets. I think he's back and working okay. So yeah, just go look for Stormaroni. So we do have a range 3 shot, not obstructed, into the bombardment drone. 3 on 3. Stormaroni will probably have a single reroll. I imagine he went quick forwards. Oh, blank out though. Do we have a heroic? Don't think so. I think he's literally just going to get his single reroll. And still an absolute blank out. Oof. Just when I thought, you know, this was the new hotness. Hey, Surfing Fin. It looks like on the angle, red's not got a shot, but yellow's got the shot back. This is where the bombardment drone strip shields, but we shall see. Spend a calculate for 2. No. Stormaroni is absolutely fine. So end of turn 1, no damage from either. Not a problem, Katana Squadron. Hope the selection of cards was good. So can't remember exactly which ones you won. Did you win something from the Welsh Open? So I have got more cards to give away. So if people want to pop their subs in, we'll be doing giveaways when we get to 20 subs, or every 20 subs. Where are we up to with this? So what's that say? 90. So yeah, when we get to 100, we'll do another giveaway. So 10 subs, and we will do the next lot of giveaway. Also, don't forget there is still the rollover of the funding goal from the WTC from Belgium. We've got a full play set of the 2024 Worlds dice, which are like the sort of slightly marbled core set dice. So 6 green, 6 red, and a metal gonk bottle opener. So exclamation mark tip if you want to donate to the channel directly, supporting obviously the in-person streaming I'm doing. No movement yet on another system open. I need to make some better inquiries into flights and stuff like that, but maybe Poland, maybe France. Certainly going to try and get up to Scotland in January for the Tartan Tuscans system open. Then of course we've got Sif Taker open in February, where I'll be streaming that all weekend as well. But we'll head back to the table now. I don't know why the music keeps cutting out every time I'm transiting screens, but so be it. So betting is still open. If you want to get your bets in, show your support, exclamation mark bet, 1 for Epyonic, 2 for Bittybumbo, and then you can just type all or put the amount you wish to bet. 6 people have bet so far, 8 minutes left on the betting, or we'll do it at the start of the engagement phase, we'll stop that. But that is open. Equally, do feel free to share the link around, let people know we are streaming this evening. And also, if you're not aware, you can watch back the games. So every game from Belgium is up on Twitch and YouTube, plus any other sort of games I've been streaming recently. So do feel free to have a look back through the sort of the back catalogue as such of events and games that we're building up. Looks like players have set their dials. We'll progress to turn 2 on the overlay. And then just going to wait for a road roll. But yeah, Belgium was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed all the streaming. A lot of hard work, but it was really good to actually get all that sort of top X-Wing action out there for everybody to see. Obviously promoting the hobby, not just within the community, you know, the people that already know X-Wing, but hopefully, you know, old players, new players, get them watching, you know, us playing X-Wing, and maybe people are interested in joining us. Lots of cool stuff on the second-hand market. If you want to pick up ships, you can do 3D printing. There's some really good stuff coming from Kogo too, regarding like dial covers and bits and bobs of that. But I did share the link, didn't I, about the Poles that had done the 3D printed base inserts and stuff. So I got a set of that somewhere, probably in my box. But looks like Epyonic is not. So Bittybumbo is now first player. Into turn 2. Clock is running. Oh yeah, Tin Squadron Metal Crackshot. That was a nice card. Yeah, and Bo-Katan Stand Loadout. Yeah, he did very well in that giveaway. So yeah, it was nice to be able to catch up. I've still got the big prize to send out. Is it Wolfie? I think I've got a post out. So I'll see if I can get a better postal tube for him. So we've got a proximity mine being dropped out the back of yellow. Might be thinking that Stromeroni is just going to zoom past. Maybe look to sort of come back in and maybe just try and restrict a bit of space, I guess. So we can take a charge off yellow. DFS just going for the rotate and double calculate, and this is not unsurprising at all, seeing red and probably yellow. Yeah, just hard turning in. Probably looking to block Stromeroni, and if you don't kill those bombardment drones, then there will be some very generous pie plates in that T-70's future. Wonder if like boost left evade might be the optimal call here for DIS. Just sort of get right behind. Definitely needs to see some focus fire, I think, from Epyonic here. Make sure you take off at least one bombardment drone. So it's on a knife edge. So is it 2-2? Is it, or is one team or just on 2 wins? Is it like 2-1 in the round between 5 straight boost and 3-1-2 crew? Ooh, failed boost. So went for the straight. Yeah, is blocked by the rock, so doesn't get to link it. Yeah, I think it was definitely a boost left. I don't think yellow was on the rock because they've not got grappling struts or anything like that. I think it was very close to the rock, but I don't think it was on it. 3-1-2 or 2-0 up. Oof. Well, can Epyonic be the hero? Clinch the win for his team. I'm on the bench this week for the Cobras. I don't think there's any games been played yet, so wish the rest of my team good luck and looking forward to seeing how they get on. And then XTC kicks off next week. So England have drawn the Philippines in the first round. So I've got the pairings matrix from my team. Looks like we had a charge from the droid being spent. So Stormoni can ignore the debris. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, not sure what happened there. Tried to inhale something I shouldn't have done. But yeah, Stromeroni's on top there, possibly thinking about actions. What did he do action-wise? So he did have 5 forwards. So he should be ignoring it. Or is he just doing the linked action? Okay, focus boost off. Yeah, not getting shot by either of those. Could get shot by DFS, I guess, but not too fussed. But yeah, it's boost red focus. But yeah, that proximity mine's very well played by Bittybumbo there. Obviously predicting that Stromeroni was going to disengage and try and sneak around the back, because that blocks a lot of manoeuvres there. Makes it actually pretty tricky there to sort of get round smoothly. I mean, maybe a sloop, but I suspect the sloop puts you straight on the proximity mine. There we go. ZZ's just turning in just to give Zori the focus, so we can at least see a double modded plasma torpedo into one of these drones. And then the 3 sloop from Poe, awfully dramatic. Could rotate as well, but then you'd be double stressed. Probably, I don't know, do you just take shots into Chertek? I mean, Chertek didn't tractor, so there's no shenanigans going on with moving. I think I would have preferred just a normal 3-bank there, just to try and get a couple of shots into, you know, the red bombardment drone. Double stressing seems like a bit of a gamble at this stage. But the Nantex are 3 agility basic, so you know it's not a great shot. He's going to take a stress, probably to rotate. At least then you get Ray Gunner working as well. So, and with Chewbacca, you know, it's not a bad shot into red. Unless he's thinking about boosting, because he could boost back in and shoot DIS, I guess. Oh, betting's been closed. What did he do there? So he take. Oh no, he's just taking a single stress. Can't see anything else going on there. I'm not sure what actions he's done. Possibly still contemplating based on the hand gestures and where everything's going. Okay. So is there a target lock somewhere? We don't know what action he did. I suppose the only actions he could do are boost and rotate, so maybe just opting not to do any action, I guess. Yep, 4 dice into either target. Both have got focus, but yeah, going to Chertek. I mean, there's no shields on Chertek as well, so every chance you could put a Chewbacca crit through. Spend the force with Ray Gunner for 3. And 3 evades from Chertek. No shot from ZZ. So this is going to be a double modded plasma torpedo heading off into red bombardment. Probably, yep, spend the lock. He's going to spend it on both. Try and keep the focus for defense, probably. Oh, that's a bad roll. So just 1 hit. Gets the evade. Soaks up 1 plasma torpedo. DIS no shots. I don't think we're going to see a lot of other shots, to be fair. Might see, has CAD got... Yeah, so CAD has got Stromeroni. Range 3 obstructed, so 3 on 4. Stromaroni's got a reroll and focus. 2 hits for CAD. 2 evades. Okay, so red bombardment back into Zori. 2 hits again. Spend the focus, lose a shield on Zori. So yeah, DFS hasn't really got much choice. Hit crit into Stromaroni, he gets 4 dice again, range 3 obstructed. Yeah, all the paint plus pad, reroll and focus. So, end of turn 2, both players should score a point for objectives. Very slow start in this game, but you know, obviously it's a long way to go. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Did not want to do that. So, yeah, cagey start, but like I say, I do like that proximity mine drop from yellow. Seems a bit early, seems a bit of a waste, but actually now is really gonna make Stromaroni think about how quickly can you get back into the fight. I mean, I think you can do the 3 forward there, but I'm not sure the 3 forwards boost right fits. It might just fit. Yeah, so they're just doing their scenario points now. Where's that not coming? Here we go. So yeah, I think Poe's just got the range 2 there for the centre. Let's double check. Yeah, they put that down as 1 each as well. Streamlabs looks to be struggling a little bit this evening, but hopefully everything is coming through on Twitch okay. Not sure if something's trying to update in the background. You can imagine Zori's going to be in a spot of bother now because both Chertek and Cad can just go forwards and put pressure on the Y-Wing. And then you're going to have to worry about where both those bombardment drones are going. And, if you finish in front or behind them, there's going to be proximity mines being dropped on you. This is it, but this is obviously Bittybumbo has acknowledged Liam as being one of the top 2 CIS players in the country. So why would you not look to emulate that man? I mean, maybe you should take a leaf out of his book, Mr. Veal, but But you're all about rebels now anyway, so it's all good. It's interesting. I wonder if Tom's still got the sound muted because he probably can't hear me. Cheap viewers. Oh, let's get rid of that. We don't need to buy viewers. All our 22 viewers are homegrown.
Hello there.
Matthew Corsa, thank you very much for the sub. Open this. Audio only for that. Where are you? There you are. Did not want to pin that. What the f... Oh, come on, you stupid thing. Unpin this message. Spam. There we go. So DFS just doing that again. First player is back to Epyonic. Turn 3. So forwards and one forwards and barrel roll lock for the bombardment drone. I think that's probably a bit of a better position than say the hard turn there. Yellow's happily going for that though. Viewership tampering, that's the one. Nobody else was in chat trying to do naughty things. No. Does Stromer only do there? So Stromer went 3 straight and did the boost. Okay, yep. So it did just about fit. CAD is thinking like you don't want to set your own mine off here. Don't make it any easier for them than you need to. Easy thinking about a boost. I mean, I think the boost absolutely does not fit. I mean, you might try it because you don't really lose anything. The only issue being, yeah, so it's focus into the boost. So if the boost fails, you would be stressed. And then where do you actually finish up? You finish up possibly with enough space for a hard one to not go over the mine. So taking an evade, possibly going to barrel roll then, is it? Or is it just, no, just evade. Okay. 5 straight from DIS. I imagine possibly looking at a block. We wonder if Han is going to do Han. I wonder if Poe's going to do sloop there. So DIS went for a boost. Didn't see any green tokens go out as well. It's got a pretty good dial if I remember correctly, so... Oh, so afterburners, of course. Yeah. So maybe thinking Han is going to do a sloop, or... don't know, again. Poe's going to sloop or something, but yeah. Chertek, 5 forwards. Probably going to see a rotate... roll left, maybe. That would probably be a good place to try and block. All depends, I guess, if Zori's gone quick. Like, do you assume you're going to get blocked? But I suppose, you know, being stressed, you can't do the 4 forwards, so it's going to be the 3 forwards. So, yeah, I think Tractor rotate forwards maybe, and then yeah, roll left, take a focus. Yeah. Tractor, I mean, you could rotate left, but I think forwards probably better. Yeah, so rotating forwards. And then going to roll to the left. Nice. Sets up nicely if Zori just goes straight there. I like that a lot. Nice little box. Oh, very nice though, Epyonic says. So red has definitely got the proximity mine. I mean, do you just boost here? Or did he just stay stressed with Zori? Yeah, just stay stressed with Zori. I mean, red's definitely got a proximity mine. I don't think you can move yellow in such a way that you could get a proximity mine off as well. In fairness, you don't have to move anybody. Nice focus boost from Zori, gets in behind Poe, flanking old Chertek there. And Poe Dameron tried the left bank but was blocked. But could just do a red focus there, I guess, if you really want to. Yeah, does do a red focus. So, end of activation. No bombs to go off, but we're going to see a potential pass of a tractor token. Could roll yellow to the left, I guess. Sets yellow up in front of ZZ maybe to cause the A-Wing some issues next turn. Well, we do have... So what did... Well, you perform a prime attack if you're not a defender's fire and arc, the defender rolls one fewer defense dice. So you need to pass that tractor token because you don't want to be too less agility with ZZ about to shoot you. So somebody needs this token. The question is, I mean, I don't... Has yellow got the shot? So yellow hasn't got a shot anyway, but yeah, you could roll yellow to the left and have a better shot into ZZ, and then maybe sets up for next. Maybe just thinking about trying not to fly in the rock or friendly bumps and other bits like that. But you got to pass it to a bombardment drone. It doesn't really matter who. So, looks like giving it to red. DFS next, start of engagement phase, passing a calculate. Probably pass it to Chertek. I'd imagine Chertek's going to take get a couple of shots here. Yep. Makes sense. So, Poe to shoot first. Range 3 into Chertek. You can't rotate. It's only if an enemy tractors you that you can rotate. So you can't rotate your own ships. So it was like 2 hits and a crit. So it looks like a crit. Oh yeah, gets the reroll for gravitic because bombardment drone is in. What crit was that? Structural. Oof. Structural damage. You're about to be shot by ZZ as well. That is not good. Let's get that down. So, dorsal turret from Zori into yellow. 1 crit. Ooh, spend the calculate. Yeah, not wanting to take a crit there. So ZZ's got range 1 into Chertek. No reroll for gravitic on this one, and yeah, 1 agility because of both the structural damage and the hollow targeting. So that's another damage going to Chertek, which will give up half points. No shot from Stromeroni. CAD no shot. So DIS will have the range 0 there into Poe. Just one, which evades, no damage. So can we strip Zori's last shields? 2 dice from Chertek gets nothing. And then range 1 from the bombardment, 3 dice. Ooh, that nearly rolled over to another, but nope. Spend to calculate for hit crit. Two shields off Zori. So a single hit into Zizi, I think, but yeah, spends a focus, no damage. And no shot from DFS, so very well flown by Epyonic there. Just avoiding the kill box. Each player gets a point for scenario. So just double check. Yep, 4-2, 4-2. Yep, we make it the same. So, yep, decent turn there for Epyonic. Not only avoiding the kill box that was slowly being formed for Zori. But yeah, that played by ZZ getting in there and getting the flank shot into Chertek. But we suspect we're probably going to see half points now on Zori because Red can drop a proximity mine fairly happily there. Stromeroni probably going to come in and flank DFS. It all depends if CAD probably turn CAD towards Stromeroni, I guess. That's it. Chertek now needs to be a little bit careful. So has anybody got any games going on this evening? Any other online games? I know Molfar was looking to try and stream some games this evening. I'm not sure if he'll be still streaming whilst we finish up this evening. I think, have we got the German system open this weekend? I think our friends at, is it XWG? I forget what Daniel's, what's he? X-Wing, Sybil Tiffle Group or something over. But anyway, I think they are streaming this weekend. I'll see if I can find their link and I'll certainly try and share that around. I think it's, yeah, twitch.tv/xwingshg. So that's one word. So I think they are streaming this weekend. So if anybody's looking for some X-Wing to watch, do go and check them out. Just copy the link and I can put that into Twitch. So if you haven't done already, do pop over to Daniel's channel and give him a follow. So German system open this weekend. Stream at. That is not at all everything I wanted to do that. But yeah, do go and give his channel a follow, and you can say that I sent you. Say hello. But do enjoy X-Wing in Germany. We'll try and get there at some point. So players being very democratic, and first player shifts back to Bittybumbo. So we're going to see some proximity mines. So red is dropping on Zori, so 1 damage and then rolls 2. Yeah, definitely goes off. Oh, just the 1 damage though. Does get away with it, so no half points quite yet. Don't think it's worth dropping with anything else. You could drop with yellow just to control space, but I don't think it's worth it. But DFS rotates, presents the front arc for the inevitable T70 that's going to turn in, I imagine. Yeah, red bombardment turning out, taking a calculate. Oh, that's a nice. Yeah, hard one does fit nicely in that space. Take a calculate, wait for ZZ to come turning around maybe. And yeah, nice turn from Cad there. So does Stormeroni really want to dance with Cad? It would be interesting to see who was first player this turn, because if Stormeroni was sat there, could Stormeroni have blocked Cad a little bit, or could Cad reposition to get that bullseye a bit closer? DIS does the turn over the top of Poe, but probably doesn't have quite enough space to boost. Straight boost, you're fine, isn't it? But I think you want to do the bank boost there if you can. I mean, it might be worth just gambling and trying to see if it fits. Morfar is currently doing a small stream. Cool. We'll see if we can raid him. And hello, Breg. Nice to finally meet you sort of face to face properly at the Belgium. I mean, that was probably the best thing for me about Belgium, was just meeting up with people I know and people I've met online. It was a really good event. Looking forward to next year's already. So, trying an afterburners boost, but the boost is blocked. I mean, I guess that's a safe way to try it. I guess if you don't want to risk your actions. So out of afterburners now there. Let's get this centered again. Yeah, Chertet, unsurprising, just going to go charging forwards, and let's see a barrel roll right. Certainly try and get closer to Zori, maybe. Need to be careful what action you choose. You probably want to do the evade, I would have thought. Yeah. Lurking's always fun, but it is nice to actually put names to faces. I mean, Zori could just do the hard 2 turn left, you know, just try and be unpredictable again. Yeah, takes the evade. Stays where they are for Chertek, so let's see where. So Stromeroni doesn't do the hard turn in, so could focus boost, try and get around the side a bit more, and also just make sure you're not in the bullseye of Cad. I imagine, yeah, you're in the bullseye at the moment, but you're not going to stay there. Focus boost makes sense. And even if you haven't got a shot, you're just kind of just splitting up the separatist swarm a little bit. Nice. So clears the stress. And it's a shame. I think the barrel roll right was probably the right call, and that would have been perfect. But I mean, you've still got the boost, I guess, on these resistance wartime Y-wings. It's whether you need to try and move yourself just so you're not, definitely not in range 1. I don't think you are. I mean, I think that's a fairly long range 1 ruler there. 2.5 base lengths. Oh, just going for a rotate. Put some pressure, because if Chertek can't pass that tractor token, that'll be 1 agility. Oh, nice. And yep, ZZ's not falling into the proximity bomb trap there. Could barrel roll right, because would get a focus token or an evade after ZZ shoots. Depends if you really want to be taking 4 dice from the front of the Tri-Fighter. I think probably just take a focus and just not get shot by anything bar that 1 bombardment drone is probably fairly safe. Yeah, takes a focus. Oh, focus rotate. Of course, that's what RZ A2 A-Wings, whatever they are. Yeah, it needs center as well, yeah. Oh. I mean, the sloops aren't terrible, but just seems a little dramatic, so does get to do a white boost with posability. Not sure who you're shooting there, but we will see. Because I'm pretty sure it's just a barrel boost. It's not even an action, I don't think. Perform a white or red. But you can boost even while stressed, can't you? Because of the title. So that's fine. So better hope that Zori's not range 1 of Chertek. I don't imagine so, but he's going for the rotate though. So wants to put some pressure. Yep, not range 1. Yep, so DFS passes a calculate to yellow. So Poe range 2 front arc into DIS. Can ray gunner for 3 hits. Oh, that's not a great roll. Got an evade token, but we'll take what? Is he taking 3 strain? Yep, 3 strain to reroll all those green dice. Still going to spend the evade token and give up half points. Bittybumbo is not having a lot of luck this game. So Zori's dorsal 2 dice into 1, but we got the evade token, so we're definitely going to dodge 1 damage. It's whether or not you can get 2 out of hand here. Just the crit, so there is the evade token. I suppose he's also got Graphidic. Yeah, gets the evade. Yeah, no shot from ZZ. I don't think either of these bombardment drones are actually taken any damage at the moment. After the plasma torpedo bounced. Range 3 into red. So his red's probably going to get shot by Poe next turn. 2 into 3. Although thinking about yellow, yellow is double tokened, but I suppose with network calculate it doesn't really matter. One hit anyway, so I guess would you have got the outmaneuver? Yeah, not going to spend, just going to double token up. Oh, Cad Bane is just obstructed and Stromaroni. I don't know if he's got any rerolls on this, but spends a focus for 2 hits and a crit. Gets the reroll and will probably spend, or might just take a damage. Nope. Going to spend the focus, take no damage. So Chertet back into Zori. Oh, gets hit crit, so that is going to give up half points on the Y-Wing. And the crit goes in, I think. Here's a fuel leak. So yeah, I don't think there's any other shots going on. Bar yellow into Zizi, I guess, who's got focus and evade. So shouldn't see any damage go through here. One eye, so nope. Got the evade token, doesn't matter. Okay, and yeah, just double checking there. No shot there, so 1 point each again on objectives. 7 plays 5. Yeah, that's what the players have got. So yeah, heading into turn 5. So for those who aren't aware, XTC online, I guess almost like the World Championship of X-Wing, kicks off next week. 7-player teams, 15 nations have entered. France are on the bye round 1. We're doing a slightly smaller competition this year, so it's a double elimination knockout. So essentially imagine a top cut, but you don't get knocked out of top cut until you've lost 2 rounds. So England have drawn Philippines round 1, which will be really cool. It's good to see the Philippines get their team in. So we'll see if the boys can get the win. I'm captain of the English team, but I've put myself on the bench this season just to give more people a bit of a go. Also, I've been pretty busy with moving house, and I can do a bit more streaming. But I might sub in occasionally because it could be 6 or 7 weeks, and with 312 Squadron and NCX, playing potentially at the same time. Yeah, Stromaroni could be the one that goes in, but I think you got a nice 3-bank opportunity with Stromaroni. Come around the back of DFS, put some pressure on yellow maybe. I guess Zizi could just do a hard turn right, but maybe, I don't know, 2-bank left maybe, keep that rear arc. I mean, DFS or DIS is not in a great place because now it's on 1 hole. Yeah, Zizi could. If Zizi can shoot, she can at least get a token that way. I mean, Chertet was probably hoping to chase after Zori. Yeah, excuse me. Knackered. Had a pretty easy day as well, working from home. But yep, just waiting for the players to set their dials, and then we'll get get on to turn 5. Just gonna check. Am I actually? Do I actually follow Molfar? So following. That is not what I was thinking. There's Molfar stream under PSO. Just going to see if I can find Molfar's stream, but he's not doing under that one. On board games, maybe. If you were a lovely Polish man streaming X-Wing, where would you be hiding? In fact, did I get a notification? Stream. Polish system open X-Wing. Just log in. I can see Owen Kirk's comment. Molfar roasting players, best thing that could happen on a Thursday evening. So, yeah, we'll definitely see if we can get that raided. Where are we at? About 18 minutes left in the game. Yeah, if we maybe get going off into Mr. Molfar. Let's see, open up Twitch. Looks like we may have road coming for turn 5. And yeah, back to Epyonic. So pretty close game. Still very much could go either way. Do we have? Do I have my Prime sub available to send over? We do. Let's do the Prime sub. Get that sent over to our Polish friends. So DFS rotates, but yeah, not going to worry too much about that. Stromaroni. This is the problem though, isn't it? You could focus boost in, but you're probably going to take a proximity mine. Do you take a proximity mine? Probably not, and he may not drop it because he might just clip DFS. So he might just sit there. In fact, what time are they playing on currently? Oh, their score's way along as well, isn't it? We are marginally ahead on them on time, but I think they're going to finish up on score by looks things, so unlikely to be able to raid him, but we'll see how things go. I mean, half points on either side could really swing the result, so does need to worry. It's not been the quickest of games, so they're probably having a good old chat, which we obviously don't pick up. Yeah, okay, boosting away, nice, okay. Take no shots, hold the centre. Hard 3 from CAD. Gets stressed, doesn't have any kind of way of boosting round after Stromeroni. Ooh, I suppose Zori's still got to move, so takes the evade, isn't going to tractor. DIS, I think, sheds a strain. Other side, isn't it? Where is it? Yeah. I think the dart on those interceptors is pretty good. So, Tri-Fighter sheds a strain. Still going to be exchanging some shots. Might be looking at a potential barrel roll. At least that would get outmaneuver going as well, I guess, if he can barrel roll to the left. Oh, there is a legal position. Nice, well judged. And takes the red evade as well. So, yeah. Imagine that clears easy stress and maybe just a focus rotate. Unless you think a focus boost right fits, and then you could potentially go for a lock. Maybe. Oh, okay. I suppose you've got red out the back, so yep, takes a lock. I mean, if you're Zori, do you just keep plinking away? I mean, I don't think you're getting shot back here from Chertek. So you're not in bullseye and you're not in side arc, so you're not getting shot. So I guess just take a focus and just keep putting pressure on Chertek. What's Chertek down to? Chertek's down to 2. Is rolling 2 agility this time though. Okay, taking a target lock. Three bank from Poe. I mean, at this stage of the game, do you just say, look, you're not gonna half Poe in 12 minutes. You could just focus boost and just go and push right into the face of red, and maybe just try and roll 4 red dice with Ray and Chewie. See if you can get half points, because, like, yeah, if you can get half points on one of these separatist ships, that may just push the game far enough away from Bittybumbo that Epyonic can win the round for the 312 crew. Nope, not going to risk it. I guess he has a couple of shots, so he has a couple of options. I think you probably pass a calculate DIS. Give him an offensive mod. Might be able to push some damage through on Stormaroni. With the obstruction and the reroll, I doubt it, but you never know. I'm not sure how far Stormaroni went this turn. So range 2 from Poe. Stormaroni went at 3 bank. Nice. So 2 and a crit. Oh, looks like that's all going into the bombers. That's half points. That's what Epyonic wanted. And the crit is a console fire, so it could get worse. Two from Zori. Spend the lock to reroll. Oh, 2 hits. Gets an evade. Spend the evade. No damage. Range 3 now from ZZ into the red bombardment. We'll get a third. Oh no, actually won't because of the outmaneuver thing. Spend the lock. It's probably where focus would have been nice, but does get 2 hits. Ooh, gets double evade. That's big because 1 more damage could have put red in real jeopardy from the console fire. No shot from Stormaroni. I think we'll get 1 more turn after this. Just checking all the initiative 4 ships. So this is the outmaneuver shot. So yeah, 3 into 2. Does have a calculate and can take depletes for rerolls. Yep, spend the calculate, get 3 hits. Yeah, spend the focus, lose a shield. Probably not too fussed. Wait for red to activate because red's going to have to do the console fire. Oh, 2 crits. Yeah, just reminding my console fire. No consequences. So Poe did lose 2 shields. And then each player gets a point. So 9-6. I suppose half points on the bombardments is only like 8 points, so not amazing. But is there a prox mine coming from red? Because red has to make sure that you don't hit your own proximity mine. I mean, I guess you could, but you give up your shot because I guess they can do a hard one. We're going to turn 6 now. It's this one, isn't it? Bombardments. So he's got the hard one. I still don't think he half. So what do you need to do? You need to do 6 damage. So he's done 2. You do 4 more damage. Proximity mine could get 3 if you're lucky. It's whether or not you can do the extra point of damage. Now, if I was DIS, I'm probably doing the hard 3 to the left. You want to try and get as many shots into Zori as possible, I think. DFS can just rotate. CAD can just do like a 1 bank in or something. Stormaroni's probably doing like a 3 bank. Can put some shots into red because yeah, I mean that's it. You're going to lose the red bombardment drone, aren't you? So that puts you 2 more points, 3-point gap at the moment. So I don't see Bittybumbo really pulling this back unless he can take some big moves. He's halved. Yes, I mean he's got a fuel leak, I suppose, on Zori, but he has half Zori already, so there's only what, is it 2 more points coming out of that? Yeah, 2 more points coming out of that. I mean, Poe, unfortunately, I just don't think you can get enough shots into Poe to get him to half. You have to get very lucky with the proximity mine. We'll see. Like, it is possible. I mean, yeah, I think the hard one is fine, but I can't say off the top of my head. Never really tried it. I mean, that's the only thing you can do, isn't it? I suppose is drop a proximity mine, do a hard one. Hope you do a bit of damage, and then yeah, because DIS is stress, so there's no talons or anything like that. So I think it's a hard 3. Put pressure on Zori. Here comes Road Roll. Oh, so it was a tie. Oh, back to Bittybumbo, and means I have to change it back over. Yeah, nice hard one from yellow there. DFS rotating as expected. I mean, this is putting pressure on ZZ. Maybe, could get half points on ZZ if you can get enough shots in. Didn't see a proximity mine getting dropped from red. Yeah, I think the one hard hits the launch proximity mine as well, so I don't think there's anything you can do. Yeah. I mean, you could focus roll here. Focus roll with CAD, but I don't see a place where either Stromeroni or ZZ sit in bullseye. We'll see. Oh, focus boost does fit from CAD. That's nice. Hard 3, yep, from DIS. I imagine some sort of boost. I don't know if you can boost calculate, boost evade, whatever he needs to do. I guess Zori is also shooting first, so maybe comes around, fires the last plasma torpedo. But this will definitely be last turn, whatever happens. So yeah, calculate boost. This is it. I mean, if you can get the outmaneuver shot into Zori, you might be able to do something here. And you probably have to just gamble that you can do the tractor. So do you tractor rotate forwards, roll left, take the evade though, because you don't want Zori copying it. Hey Nick, hope you're doing well. Yep, 312 crew just about holding on. Bittybumbo's going to have to take a few risks, I think, in this last turn. Oh, interesting. Rotating left and not... Ooh, let's see where Zori ends up. Does Zori do like a hard 2? Maybe Zori's just going to turn into the corner, because it is going to be last turn. And you know that that's probably the safest place for you. Stromeroni will probably be in a position to kill off red. Not a lot. Just about, well, moved into the new house. Still got lots of unpacking to do, so I've got somebody at the moment boarding up the loft, so we can use that for a bit of storage. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll get some proper unpacking done. So I've got the green screen propped on a Citadel painting station behind me at the moment, so I do need to put a screw into the wall or something, or get myself a bigger green screen, or I might have to get like some fancy nerdy stuff like you've got, Nick, in the background of my stream. We shall see. No, always happy to stream. I say I've had a few weeks off streaming online play just with moving house and obviously Belgium. So it's nice to get a game on. Especially as I'm on the bench this week for the Cobras. They decided they didn't need me this week, so... Ooh, focus boost, or boost focus from Stromer only really getting in the face of red. I think, is he out of bullseye of CAD? Yeah, I don't think you're getting the HLC there. Make it a range 3 shot as well. Oof, so... what do you do here if you're Zori? Do you boost right? Turns off outmaneuver. Ooh, not sure. I suppose you get the shot into Chertek, but I mean you are getting outmaneuvered there. But I mean also, oh actually that could be interesting. Could Poe just boost forwards here? I guess. Your background is too expensive, yeah. The power bill, yeah. That's it. Well, I'm getting solar panels installed, solar panels and battery soon, so maybe I can run all those fancy neon lights using the sun. Oh, but yeah. So Chertek can't pass the tractor token, and Poe's going to get a shot now as well. That could be big. Really, just try and secure the win. Calculate, probably pass it to DIS. At the very least, you need to trade Zori and Chertek here. See if that. I mean, I don't think CAD needs it, but okay, giving it to yellow, trying to get some damage in against easy, I guess. So is obstructed, so that's a small grace for Chertek, and he will get reroll for gravitic deflection. I won't lie, I've been looking at some these posters you can get that you can put some of the really cool Lego kits on. So I might get some metal posters with Lego on for the backdrop or something like that, but we'll see. Yeah, not going to shoot red, we're going to shoot Chertek. Range 3 out the front. That is going to be a full string with Ray Gunner, getting 3 hits. Evade eye. What range was it? Range 3 was it? Range 3 obstructed, okay, so does take 1 more damage. Zori has still got a shot. Zori gets 1 hit. Gets the evade on the single dice. So Chertek lives. I think Chertek had the shot as well into Zori, but range 2. ZZ just going to throw dice into somebody just to get a green token, I imagine. Yeah. 1 hit, take the evade. That A-Wing is not giving up points. So Chertek's got the range 2 shot now into Zori. No damage. This is the big one though. So DIS, 3 red dice, outmaneuver, so no agility. Gonna get rerolls and has a calculate, so we'll take 2 depletes to reroll. 2 blanks. Needs a full string of paint or at least a crit. Oh, that's only gonna be 2 into Zori. 2 damage. Zori survives on 1 as well. So where I thought Chertek was going to die and Zori, neither have died. I mean, that 2 points for Bittybumbo would have brought the score to 9-8 currently. I mean, we're still going to lose the bombardment drone. Yeah. So I don't think, like, maybe if you could have halved, well, maybe if you'd killed Chertek, sorry, maybe if you'd killed Zori and halved maybe ZZ, but oh, Tuna crit. I guess this is Ion Cannon going into Stromaroni. We'll just take one shield. In the world where Stromaroni doesn't kill red, because it's 4 dice with a single reroll and a focus token. That's hit, crit, 2 eyes so far. Spends a focus, gets a full string, kills red. I think that is probably game. Like, you can throw some dice from yellow bombardment at DFS, I guess, into ZZ, but with focus, evade, obstruction, really going to struggle to get any damage through. And it's a blank out anyway. Rough game from Bittybumbo, but I think some really good flying from Epyonic, some very good decisions, especially with Zori. Zori was just absolute bait that game. But then Bittybumbo did make some good decisions as well. That proximity mine did cause Stromaroni to be out the game for a few turns. So we get 1-1 on objectives. Big thanks to both players for playing on stream, always appreciated. And big thanks to everybody for tuning in, watching. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much again. Hopefully I'll be back streaming at least one night a week going forwards, maybe an extra bonus game at the weekend. And yeah, we'll go from there. So don't forget, any subs you've got, if you don't send it my way, please do send it to somebody like 312 Squadron or Polish System Open, X-Wing. Yeah, don't forget as well, this Saturday, German System Open. I did put the link up earlier. X-Wing SHG, so do check that out. But yeah, big thanks to both players, and we will catch you all next week for another stream. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.